What is happening? I don't know. There's some noise. Hello? Hello? There we go. Welcome to the show. I'm the Star Wars Daddy. I'm bringing you another unboxing video. I saw this on the ICC, I think, Facebook group, and then I was directed to an actual Facebook Marketplace post to actually make the purchase, which I did for $700 goods and services. So you're going to see, did I make my money back? Am I going to make even more money on the back end? I can tell you I'm going to make more money on the back end. I already know I'm going to. I would never have made the purchase. And so is it quite a clean transaction? Very nice. The box is here. We did the unboxing. And all these figures are actually in very decent condition. There might be a couple that are little beaters or whatever else, but for the most part, we have a lot of accessories, we have action figures, and it's going to help add to my weekly inventory of eBay listings. And if you're wondering, well, how do I get to your eBay site? I'd love to buy these things. Go down below in the description of this video. Click more once, click more twice, all my information pops up. A hyperlink goes across the screen, click it. It'll show you my Twitch, my Instagram, my TikTok, my email address, the eBay link, where we're selling anywhere from 50 to 70 vintage Kenner Star Wars action figures, playsets, vehicles, creatures, accessories, everything you need fills your collection, and 7-day auctions on eBay, starting on Sunday and ending on Sunday. It never ends. And that's what's happening. If you click that link, you're going to see all the items that are available right now to be bid on. And then below that is a membership link. We would love to have you be a part of memberships. There's all kinds of perks, giveaways, freebies, discounts. The list goes on. Additional content every single week happens here with memberships, more than you've ever seen on any other YouTube channel that's out there. And we would love to have you be a member. We have 50 going right now. We'd love to get to 100 by the end of 2026 and going into 2027. That is our goal. We would love to have you be a part of that. If you could, if you like this video, you want to see more content from the Star Wars Daddy, you just want to see Star Wars content in general, please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification, and be notified of all the upcoming content I'll tell you about in the outro of this video. All right, guys, that's it. Short and sweet. I'm not going to give you too much housekeeping. That was it. Let's get into this unboxing. Let's see if I've made my money back. And, real quick, members, make sure if you see something you want, reach out to me. We'll try to make a deal outside of eBay so I can save on the fees. You can save on the sales tax. That is a members-only perk that we do here. And there's a bunch of items there that are in very nice conditions. We might have some people claim some items, and then whatever's left will trickle its way onto eBay. All right, guys, that's it. Let's get into this unboxing. Okay, guys, here is the collection, again, from Facebook Marketplace, which really was found on one of the Facebook Star Wars groups. When we look in here, there's no packaging. I don't see a single thing in packaging. So we're going to see what we have. It's going to be kind of a complete wild card at this point. We got a bunch of Tauntauns coming out. We got a Wampa here coming out. We got a bunch of bagged up items. So let's just get all these out. Oh my gosh, a Ziploc for every figure. Well, I guess this is packaging. Unbelievable. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get all these figures out, and we'll just fast forward. That way we can just have them all laid out nicely. I'm not going to have you guys go through the pain of me opening up every single baggie. So that's going to happen right now. Okay, guys, here it all is. For $700, this is what we purchased. And I'm thinking that almost with just the accessories, just these, side accessories, that we have over $700 worth of accessories. And then everything else is just going to be, what the profit's going to be is selling the action figures with those to get the extra surplus there on each item. But as we go through here, there's a couple of the beaters for sure. Okay, we've got, two of these droids here. And R5D4 is in better condition, but R2D2, he's a goner. And unfortunately, not a red bar. We would have loved that. But this droid right here, the Gonk Power Droid, in very nice condition overall. A little piece of tape for some reason. We'll get that tape off at the bottom of his foot. And even the Death Star droid is like the joints are like kind of like a medium, and they wiggle a little bit, but then they tighten. But he's not that bad overall. Just a little bit of paint wear. I mean, he's in good condition. It's probably one of the nicest ones I've had in a while. I seem to get those as junkers pretty often. We got a problem here with the Imperial Commander. His face is all stained. And that looks like it's deep in the plastic, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. How's that FX7? FX7's looking pretty good. He's got a very white arm, just bent. We'll get that thing straightened back out. The Tusken Raiders, we got two of them. They're actually not in that bad condition. We got a little bit of paint still on all the knobs and tubes there. And then I don't see any tears here in the cape. So we've got a nice cape we could use. And we probably have, a nicer Tusken Raider that we could probably complete using that cape. We got a pretty nice Boba Fett Hong Kong version. Just a slight little paint wear on the chest, but still in pretty nice condition. Carl, the Rebel soldier, he's looking to be very nice. Of course, we got a low gray. It's your Hong Kong version, all complete here and in excellent condition. This 21B is the flat paint version, and just a little bit of rubbing on the butt, but otherwise very nice condition for display up front. Here's another one that came with it, but it's missing the tube here, but I've got multiple tubes, additional ones, so we can still complete this guy, and he's actually not in that bad a shape. Chief Sherpa, look at the paint there on his sheath, and this little necklace piece. I mean, I don't see a paint rub at all. Just mint condition here. We got a little mark here on the bottom of the foot. We'll see if we can't get that to come off. Could be a stain of some sort. I don't know. It's a Hong Kong version. We've got two of these Biker Scout Troopers here. And we've got a little bit of discoloring, I think, mostly to this one. This one's got a little bit, but not as bad. And so we'll probably complete this one and get him up for sale. Both of them are Hong Kong versions. Dangar's looking pretty good. He's in near mint condition. Good Dangar. Chewbacca, look at the bandolier paint and his eyes and teeth. He's looking very nice. And it is your small Hong Kong COO on the back of the leg. And the pouch is perfect paint. We got the AT-AT Commander. Smallest little rub on the tip of his nose. Look at that. The tiniest little rub. Otherwise, he is in great condition. Greedo's looking nice. Minimal paint wear just on the boot areas. There's always around this boot seems to be where you see the paint rubs the most, but otherwise he's in very nice condition. Lobot, he looks to be in near mint condition, just needs to be cleaned a little bit. This hammerhead, tight joints everywhere, even the head's tight. It's a very nice hammerhead. We got two of these Hoth Luke Skywalkers. This one a little bit more rough, but this one we just have a little bit of paint. This is factory paint overspray from his boot that comes up here. That happens quite often on this figure. Otherwise, he's in very nice condition. We'll get him cleaned up too. And then this one will also clean up, and he'll just have a little bit of discoloring, but he's not too bad. The Princess Leia, unfortunately, we've got pink all over her cape. The armhole is completely torn out here. She's got some paint wear on her hair, so she's probably not going to be up for sale as far as... Oh, it's a Taiwan version too. That's unfortunate. I think I actually might have a Taiwan cape. So, yeah, we'll see. I think I just have too many that are nicer than this, so that one will probably be in a junk lot. Here's the sexy Bespin Leia, and she looks to be in excellent condition. The gold has come off for the most part. There's a little bit of trace here, so the gold, let's see what the back looks like. She does have some gold that's still up in here, and so, but that's, pretty normal tendency of the gold paint that we'll see, like, with the Bespin security guard with that gold foil paint. There should be gold all up in here, and it's just completely come off. You'll see that even behind a blister on a mint on card that the gold has come off. Here's a Farm Boy Luke. It's a 3-line Hong Kong COO. We've got a Saber in there. Looks to be nice. He just needs to be cleaned a little bit, but he's actually in very nice condition. That's a pretty nice one. Here was a nice surprise. We got a Jedi Luke Skywalker. It's a Snap Cape version. Snap Cape just sold recently just by itself for 80 bucks on eBay. So we just picked up, let's say $100 right here. And I have a couple that are complete of Luke Skywalkers. I'll probably go and switch out the cape, put it with one of the ones I already have complete, switch it out, and then have the Snap Cape go with that one. So it goes for a premium. We got 2 Ugnaughts. They look to be in pretty nice condition. And the toolboxes aren't here, but I have like 8 toolboxes. So we'll get toolboxes complete with that. We've got the Jawa. He's looking to be pretty nice. The minimal paint wear on him, regular Hong Kong, and we have his blaster we'll see here soon. We've got that Walrus Man. He's the pink tusk version. A little bit of paint wear, but he's actually pretty nice. Another Dengar, surprise, and he is in beautiful condition. I love the white. White is looking very bright, very nice. C-3PO, we've got some looser limbs here, but it's actually not that bad of loose limbs. I've seen them way worse. He will be able to stand with no problem. The AT-AT driver orange logo right there looks to be very nice from the display in the front, but we're starting to see the rub on the butt happen down here, which is unfortunate. We got that Cloud Car pilot. He seems to be in pretty nice condition. I think he just needs to be cleaned up, but he should turn out okay. How's Nyanum? He's actually not bad. So pretty decent Nyanum here. The Leia Bouche, one of my favorites. Unfortunately, the helmet's got all kinds of paint wear on it. And even Leia has a little bit of paint wear on her hair, but that's unfortunate there. Emperor's Royal Guard looks to be in excellent condition. Just needs to be cleaned up, a couple of hairs here and there and some lint. It is your Hong Kong edition. Hey, it's me, Carl, a rebel soldier. And I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all of these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force. I'm feeling the Force. Memberships! How's this C-3PO? So this C-3PO, same kind of thing. Like the limbs are loose, but they're not like super loose. So should be able to still stand very nicely. 2 Hoth Leias here. Now one is very tan. Well, actually they're both kind of tan. The tan versions, they both need to be cleaned, but this one's got some of the aging spots happening right here. These little brown aging spots in the plastic. Happens to many figures. Oh, this one does too. So we got 2 junkers here. 2 Bespin Han Solos. This one's looking to be much nicer. This one will actually be up for sale. This one, too much paint wear. So we'll probably put him in a beater lot. Hoth Han, he's looking not bad, but he still does have some paint wear here and there. Tight joints though, that's pretty nice. Gamorrean Guard Pig, and we have an axe. Hong Kong version looks to be in near mint condition. Look at those horns on top of the head. Bright and yellow. Just the tips have a little bit of paint wear, but that's actually very decent for a Gamorrean Guard Pig. We've got a Darth Vader. He's all complete. The cape is beautiful. It's a Hong Kong edition. Unfortunately, we're missing the tip of the saber, but that's happens with all those guys. This is your movable limbs C-3PO. I just pulled his leg off. So there he is. We got his net down here, and so he's pretty nice. We got a smiling Lando. He's happy to become a part of this collection, at least in the inventory. And what do we have here? It's the Hong Kong. Little stickiness to the paint back here, but it's actually all intact. So we'll get him cleaned up, get a little whatever residues on him off. We got that Bib Fortuna. Looks to be very nice. Which one is it? It is your Taiwan edition. And we have a staff. We don't have a staff. So he's going to go into inventory and sit there for a while until we get some staffs. We've got a Squid Head. It is your Hong Kong version. Apparently he's number 20. We'll take that off. He's missing his little cloth skirt, and I don't think I have extras. So he's going to go into inventory as well until we get there. One thing that's pretty cool is I have a bunch of those Hoth Ice play sets, and I need these. So I can complete one now, and I have a box for it. So we'll be able to sell one of those here, which is great. We got handlebars for a speeder bike. Unfortunately, it's just one side. I don't think I have the other side for it, but I will put it on one of them to help that sell. We've got a broken one of these satellite dishes here. The piece broke off here, but that was part of the listing. So I knew that was going to happen. And I don't even know, like this is just, is it even worth trying to even salvage it? It would go right there, glue it back in. I mean, I could always glue it and then just, you know, inform everybody that it's glued. And we can just get it to be functional. If somebody wants that, I don't know. I've got plenty of these, so it's not like something that I need more of. We did get one of those laser cannons for the X-Wing. I got tons of these as well. A part for that Probot, one of the legs. So that's a nice little addition. We always need these. This is the throne for C-3PO in the Ewok Village playset. So those are always great. We did get a yellowed and blue covered canopy for an X-Wing. So that's, I don't know what we're going to do with that. We'll see if we can't get the paint off. We get the paint off, then we maybe have something there. And then we have a whole bunch of Tauntauns over here, guys. They're just missing the reins, but we do have, you know, each one of their saddles. It looks like they have a broken buckle, which happens all the time, but it does stay intact. The kind of the rubber, you know, sticks together almost. Here's a perfect one. So that one's nice with the saddle. And then here is another one. No broken reins there. So we got no broken saddle, that is. We've got two perfect saddles, one with a broken buckle, but it will stay together. That rubber, literally, it's just like the friction of the rubber on rubber just stays in place. So you don't have to worry about that. We got a Wampa. He's got some loose arms, and he's got some pretty heavy yellowing. That's another 20 there on that guy. Maybe that's what they were trying to sell it for, 20 bucks. Don't tell me they were trying to sell this guy for 20 bucks like this. Maybe they were. That's a ripoff. We got two of the rods here for the Y-Wing vehicle. We always need these. Those actually go for quite a lot of money, but people always are needing those. What else do we miss here? Oh, Bespin Luke Skywalker. Let's see how he's doing. He's doing pretty, he's dead. He's doing pretty good. We got a little bit of red here, probably from some Play-Doh or something that's right there. We'll try to get that out. Otherwise, he's in pretty nice condition and needs to be cleaned up here. So we'll give him a nice cleaning. See if we can't make him, you know, a candidate for being up for sale. Take a look at this Death Squad Commander. He's very nice, Hong Kong version. A little paint wear right here on the back of the helmet, which we see a lot of, but the belt looks nice. His boots look nice, so he's decent overall. And I think that's kind of it for all these figures. What we'll do is we're going to do a flyby now so you can see all the accessories, because we have all the accessories down here that came with us. And there's quite a lot of them, and we're going to be able to complete many figures. And if not, take these accessories with what's in inventory that might be a better addition of one of these figures that I already have sitting in inventory, and then we'll match up the accessories with those ones, get those ones up for sale, and then these ones will then replace them in the inventory until we get more accessories, or we decide to sell them as like a better than beater lot if they're not super nice. I just don't want my inventory to sit there forever. So that's what we'll do. So let's do a little flyby real quick and then take a look at all of these items. When Darth Maul first lit that double-bladed saber, every Star Wars fan felt it. And with Theory Sabers, you don't just watch it, you live it. Every swing hums like the movies, the weight feels real. You can almost smell the smoke from the sparks flying. These sabers are pure immersion for fans who grew up dreaming of that moment. You feel the darkness. Each ignition is raw power in your hands, built strong, balanced, and absolutely terrifying in the best way. From Yoda's flash of green to Vader's fury of red, every Theory Saber captures the cinematic magic. These aren't toys, they're masterpieces. They're collector grade, combat ready, and made for the fans who never stop believing they could be a Jedi. So yeah, it's completely fine to be an adult with a lightsaber. Head to TheorySabers.com, use code DADDY10 at checkout, and get 10% off your order because, let's be honest, you can never own enough lightsabers from Theory Sabers. Okay, guys, here's all those accessories. We got plenty of the dark blue black editions of the Rebel blasters right here. I mean, we got a whole series 3. We got 4 of those ones. So we got 4, which is great. And then we got a whole bunch of the Imperial blasters here that are the, dark blue black editions. You just pull those ones out so we can see that those are there. And then obviously we got the Jawa blaster. So a lot of great items here. And just looking through them all, I mean, and we got the axe there, which is great. Unfortunately, this broke in shipping, which was a broken tipped Obi-Wan saber. Not a big deal. I got tons of broken tipped Obi-Wan sabers. We do have the 21B staff, the medical staff there, which is great. We love seeing those because, again, we get a lot of 21Bs, and not so often do you get the staff to go with it, so it's great. And then we're going through all the figures here again, because I don't know if I went over all of them, so we'll just get a nice little look at them so you can see what we have going on. But it's a nice little collection for $700. This is pretty good. I should be able to double my money on this. And that is what I wanted to do. Like net, I'll be able to double my money net. So I should net 700 from all this. And it won't be too much work. It's probably 1 week's worth of work. But still pretty nice overall. And there they all are. I'm going to move these guns back in for a little wide view shot of everything. And there it all is, $700. I think I might even move these out of the way. Let's just get all that there for a photo, for a thumbnail. But quite a nice little lot. And that's it. All right, that's it. We got through the unboxing. Man, a ton of amazing items, lots of accessories. Many of these items are going to pop their way onto eBay over the next couple of weeks. But definitely a good filler for my inventory so we can sell anywhere from 50 to 70 items every single week on eBay in those 7-day auctions of vintage counter Star Wars action figures, playsets, vehicles, creatures, accessories, everything you need to fill in your collection, I'm selling to everybody out there. And real quick, so I can tell you about the upcoming content, please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification, be notified of all this upcoming content. Tomorrow, episode 112 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos. This is the recap of all those sales I made on Sunday on eBay, where I give price points. You know what these things are selling for in case you're in the market. I give shout outs to every single person that purchases from me. We have accolades, giveaways. Everything is happening on Wednesday episodes. They take forever to edit and get out to you, but they have the most content in them. So please make sure to watch those videos. Then on Friday, it's going to be a card rip. It's the Card Fun Company from China, where these Star Wars cards are only released in China. And this is from 2023. It's more of an artistic like card, kind of like the 2025 Galaxy cards from Topps. But it's just from 2023 and it's released in China only. And we've got an incredible lineup of cards that are going to blow your mind. So please watch that. That'll be on Friday. Saturday's bloopers. Tons of bloopers at the end of this episode, at the end of my eBay episodes. And there's tons of bloopers at the end of my eBay listing videos. We compile those all into a quick short, a TikTok reel. Instagram, all that kind of stuff happens on Saturday, so I can show you how much of an idiot I am. And then on Sunday, this Sunday, is going to be a January mail haul video where I'm going to show you, I think it's 30 plus autographs that I've added to my collection, 8x10 photos, all kinds of stuff. But it's going to be quite the video. And I do have some stuff that I purchased that weren't autographs, but we have so many autographs. I'm just going to do the autographs and I'll push everything else into February for the mail haul video for February. So I can show you all the different action figures and vehicles and all the other cool stuff that I've added to my collection. And we'll do that in February. And then in 2 Sundays is going to be CAS Unboxing Part 2. We just did one on Sunday where I had a bunch of items that were up for sale and some duplicates. And then what we have coming up in 2 Sundays is going to be all the rest of it. But there's like, I don't know, 20 some items that I'm going to have to find room somewhere in my collection to put back into my collection. From grading. It's going to be absolutely epic. All right, guys, that's it. Short and sweet and to the point. I hope you enjoyed this video and you can see some of the behind the scenes types of stuff of what I do when I get these collections and we do some unboxings. And members, don't forget, claim something, reach out to me, and we'll try to make a deal outside of eBay. One of those perks we love to give to members. Don't forget, go down below in the description of this video, click more once, click more twice, all my information, hyperlink, click it. You're going to see all my different links. Please join me on all those. We'd love to see you and have you be a part of this community and all of the social media platforms. All right, guys, that's it. Until the next time, what's on my shirt? Oh my gosh, it's Star Tours C-3PO and a whole bunch of other little things. Kind of a cheap looking shirt, but that's okay. We like it. Who is your daddy? We have price point. We would love to see you be a part of membership. You! Dude, shut up! Shut up! We would love to have you be a part of memberships. We've got almost... You'll see what's all these... And what? It's not episode. To the Facebook Marketplace. Post from a Facebook Marketplace. Yeah!